the 42nd instalment in the What Caught My Eye series. In this edition, I'll be focusing on Tonali, the Newcastle player. It's now been confirmed he'll miss 10 months, which means he will take no longer will take part in the league season and other competitions in the month. And also to top it off, he won't be able to play in the Euros next year. Oh dear, what a shame. Oh well, never mind. You could make the World Cup. Oh wait, you haven't gotten the World Cup for a while, have you? So that's not going to happen, is it? Oh well. Now don't tell me that Newcastle didn't know what was going on when they signed him. £70 million down the drain. You've had your pants well and truly pulled down. Not for the first time. And you have the cheeky Newcastle fans and the audacity to have a go at what goes on in my football club. It won't be long before you can field a criminal five-a-side team. Joe Linton and Avron, to name but two, both pissed behind the wheel, which means they were disqualified from driving. And I'm going to take it to a dark route here. They could have done the Lee Hughes. Now who's Lee Hughes, I hear you say? Well, I'll tell you. He's played for West Bromwich Albion and he ended up in prison, right? Because he killed a couple of people. Max Alonso killed somebody and I think he got a suspended sentence. So the moral of the story is, and the truth being told, those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Point fingers in one direction and fingers will be pointing straight back at you. Well and truly. Oh yeah, and McTominay has got more goals than Tonali, by the way. And he's also got more goals than Bruno Guimaraes. And I heard Tim Vickery, he was speaking about Bruno Guimaraes and he wasn't impressed. He doesn't hold him in high regard. So he's speaking volumes there, you know. And I'm celebrating Tonali being banned like there's no tomorrow. Shouting it from the rooftops. Music to my ears. And you Newcastle fans could do nothing about it. It's interesting, isn't it, doing Nigel Farage, that my timeline was pretty quiet on Twitter X last night. I wonder why that was. Not so cocky anymore, right? And I said, you're not going to get out of that group. You are a bang average team. You're not a good team at all, you're a lucky team. Right? You were lucky to beat Aston Villa. The second goal should have been chalked off because it was offside. Clearly. You've had so much luck this season, your luck has now run out. And we're going to beat you a week tonight. Don't you worry, a week yesterday rather. Don't you worry about that on that score. You're going to come to Old Trafford and you're going to get a good old-fashioned beating, just like the olden days, eh? So we knocked you out, didn't we, in the final of the League Cup, and we're going to knock you out in the early round, i.e. the fourth round. And there's nothing you can do about it. We got players back, you haven't, because you're losing players, haven't you? Tonali's gone, Jacob Murphy's injured, Isaac is injury prone, you know, so you're not doing very well, are you, in the clean bill of health stakes. And everybody knows I hate Newcastle. You know, they took a humbling against Borussia Dortmund, and I'm so happy that Tonali has been banned. He's a cheat, a dirty, rotten cheat, and the Newcastle fans know he's a cheat. 70 million down the drain. You've had your pants pulled down well and truly. You're a small club. Stay in your lane. As Alex Ferguson once said, you're a wee club in the North East. And despite our poor start, we're only a point behind you, by the way. Just to let you know, right? Wolves will take points off you at the weekend. They'll be fresh as a daisy, and they've come into a little bit of form at the moment under Gary O'Neill, who was harshly sacked by Bournemouth. So you got Newcastle fans are going to drop points, aren't you? So you got that to look forward to as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with the outcome. I didn't have to reply to Newcastle fans. I know you already retweeted my tweet a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that's why revenge is this best served cold. I knew that something like this was going to happen, and it was going to, you know, rub you up the wrong way. And it was then crashing down around you. And that's exactly what happened.